Welcome to NBC4's celebration of Asian Pacific Heritage Month. I'm Ted Chang.
And I'm Holly Hanula. Southern California is a place like no other. We're a crossroads of many cultures, and our diversity makes us unique.
Today we look at some of the people and places that celebrate our connections to our past and our present, from our roots to our communities.
To a moment in time that changed the world, to soulful sisters who sing in harmony.
They are four Chinese-American sisters who began harmonizing almost as soon as they began to talk.
And when you hear the voices of the Jazmin Sisters, it's hard not to get hooked.
They grew up singing in their father's church, but their style is a mix of many music influences from their diverse upbringing.
NBC4's Hetty Chang shows us how the Jazmin Sisters are breaking barriers with their voices.
They are an R&B foursome with a style that is part soulful, part playful,
the Jazmin Sisters,
and all their own. They are lifelong singing partners who happen to be real-life sisters.
Hi!
Meet Nadia, Felicia, Daria, and Celia. Together, they are
Jazmin Sisters!
After hearing the Jazmin Sisters sing at a community event a few years ago, I knew I wanted to know more. After all, this is a Chinese-American girl group breaking barriers in an industry where there are very few.
You were saying that, people hear your voices on the radio and they may have a perception of what you look like. Yeah. What are some of the things that people have said to you when they actually see you?
I was taken aback by it when people were like, "Oh, you're Chinese and you sing and dance?" I'm like, yeah, Chinese people can sing and dance too.
Can't do that.
It's normal.
It was normal at the Jazmin household, raised in the San Fernando Valley by a pastor father and a music teacher mother.
Our mom would play, we would sing, and Daddy would preach. And that was like life.
Their early music influences were the vinyls Mom and Dad put on the record player.
We love, Jackson 5, Beach Boys, Michael Jackson,
Gerald.
Beach Boys a lot,
sure,
yeah.
because they loved harmonies.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. He was a famous trumpet man from old Chicago way.
The sisters would get plenty of practice getting their harmonies just right.
Our dad, just whenever there was a special occasion, whether it's Christmas, Easter, Mother's Day, he would just be like, "Oh, let's sing something today." Meaning today, like when we get in the car.
Morning.
And then so we'll be like, okay, let's pull something up, and figure out the harmonies on the way to church.
The sisters share with us this video of their very first talent show. Youngest sister Daria was just 2 years old, napping in the audience until she heard her sisters sing.
As soon as I heard the music come on and I heard that they're up there, I woke up from my nap and she says I walked on stage.
She knew it was time, it was showtime.
Little would they know Daria would steal the show once again, so many years later, on a much bigger stage.
You like how we have matching buns today?
yeah.
Daria still beaming from her run as a contestant on NBC's hit show, The Voice.
I watched The Voice with my parents, so to be on it was weird. Like, I felt like it was a dream, like I was out of my body. It was an out-of-body experience.
It was, she says, an experience that came full circle for her and her sisters.
Not seeing someone like you on TV and then being on TV, you're that person for someone else, and it was so cool.
You want to show kids out there that you can be whatever you want to be.
Sit around with my head hanging down, and I wonder who's loving.
The sisters' soulful songs are a playful mix of their parents' classics and an homage to the 90s classics of their own.
As we grew older, we realized that there's a different world out there, and I found out that there's hip-hop, there's Tupac, there's Snoop.
When they found their identity, they say the name Jazmin Sisters just fell into tune.
We were just trying to find a name that really, could show that our Chinese side, and the jasmine flower was something that represented that, because it means style and grace and happiness.
Their Chinese-American identity is something the sisters wear proudly.
And the company jumps.
4 sisters, 1 voice, 1 goal to dream big.
Your path, even if it's written, you don't know it,
And that's a wrap!
The Jazmin Sisters have appeared on America's Got Talent and MTV's Top Pop Group.
So cool. They are working on releasing a full-length album very